Okay, Peziantes, Maestro's back for another video where I act like I'm normal and I'm not completely psychotic. Maestro's had a really hard legendary follow. Maestro's had a really hard in life with not very many good moments, and I'm just trying to press on and make some good content that people maybe like at all, or at least don't despise. So, yeah, I'm gonna start being a little bit nicer to people. Fuck you all, JK. Yeah, but today I was gonna do a video about a Holy Pally comp tier list. What comps you could potentially run as an Hpal, especially if you're a backpedaling beginner. Oh God, don't ever make an Hpal. So comps, the best comp for an Hpal, I would say it would be the best comp for an Hpal would be, I would say, because you don't have Judgment Dispel anymore. So it changes things up a decent amount. Like, you can actually CC a Crane Monk, kind of. Obviously, Ret Pally still have Sank. So they can still Sank, the Mystery Rider stuns and fears. But now they can't dispel them. Blizzard probably bugged the game and just made it so they can still dispel them, though. Who knows? But I would say the best comp for an Hpal would be, it would either be, it would probably be Demo Ellie would probably be the best with good players. I would say that would be like the best. Where is Ellie Shaman? Oh, there it is. I would say Demo Ellie, because you have enough Dam, and the Ret Pally could potentially still run Judgment of the Pure for himself and cleanses Lobby Bees. It cleanses Lava Shocks, but it might be enough to kill. And I think with a good Ellie Demo, you could beat like all the Ret comps probably, which are still going to be. I mean, obviously it's still so hard. If you're playing Ret Warrior with a Shaman, I still think that's like a complete counter. So I don't know. Maybe this isn't. The Hpal is so bad, man. I don't know. Like, that's maybe another comp you could play is Hpal S Priest. I would say those are the best comps you could play. Hpal Demo S Priest. That has like more longevity a little bit. I don't know. If you have a really good LE Demo though, you could probably kill the Rets though. I don't know. And maybe Warrior also would go in there to run Warrior S Priest Hpal. Warrior S Priest Hpal. Could potentially kill the Rats, but I feel like it'd be so easy to kill an S Priest as a Ret Warrior or a Ret Demo. I feel like it. Man, all the comps are just so hard for a Pally to win, Okay, so other comps you could play. You could play Jungle. I would say that's like C tier with a Pally. It's pretty bad. All the versions of Jungle. Obviously, BM's the best version. Maybe BM Jungle's a B tier comp. BM Jungle. Affliction Lock's kind of insanely terrible with an Hpal. Arcane Mage is pretty terrible with an Hpal. Assassin Rogue it could be an A tier comp. Assassin Rogue with a Frost Mage. And Frost Mage could be up here too you could run Demo Frost Mage with an Hpal, but it's just so much better with an R-Shame that it's just like, if you still kind of like unwinnable, if you ever fight like, oh man, it's just so much better with an R-Shame or Mistweaver, so it's just like, but I mean, it's the best comp you could run as an Hpal. And then you could also potentially run Frost Mage, Assassin Rogue, and just like try to double bleed, do as much damage as possible. But like, man, Rogues just take so much damage, like unhealable. So I don't know, especially versus all the comps that play today, and they're all like unkillable. Like, so I don't know. But you could do like some double bleed in the Frost Mage, because the Frost Mage is just a damage bot. So like the Frost Mage could just do big damage to everything, and also I was thinking you could run Ret Frost Mage. But I don't think it would be good with a... Actually, maybe it could be good with a Pally. Because if you have good Sheeps on the healer, you don't have Judgment Dispel anymore. So that's... Judgment Dispel was better for every other healer than it was for Hpal. So if the Judgment Dispel is gone, it's better for an Hpal. Because the Hpal could only win on CC. If you ever did win the game, which at 0 CR. So I would say Ret Frost Mage, that could be like an A-tiered comp. That if you have a really good Frost Mage and a really good Ret, you could do on a healable dam at the same time as CCing the healer semi-decel with blind. You have 2 blinds and Sheep. But Ret Pally is never good with an Hpal, but I think that could be a comp. It's hard to find a Frost Mage, though. And then I would say Boomy Hpal is pretty bad. Unless you... Actually, this could be an A-tiered comp if you run Boomy Frost Mage and try to beat the Ret Pallies. But, man, all these comps are just all dependent. You have to play with the best players, and if you're not playing with the best players, you're going to be hard stuck fucking 1200. And even with the best players, it's like hard to win a 2200. Frost Decay is another comp you could potentially run to try to. It's gonna be so hard to live in between the setups though. Like, but I don't know. And Ret Pally completely counters Frost Decay. Like, fuck. Oh my god, this is blasphemy, man. But I would say you could run Frost Decay. I would say Windwalker comps with an Hpal are not great. I would say they're like B. I would say Frost Decay because you could have potential of one shot. Could be like a... Nah, it's like a B tier comp. Because you could only run one Walker DK, really. You can't even run Evoker either. Evoker is so insanely bad. Evoker is the worst class in the entire game to play with an Hpal. Just put that non-existent Outlaw Rogue. That's the worst. The Outlaw Rogue is the worst thing you could ever play with an Hpal ever. Fury Warrior is the worst thing you could ever play with an Hpal. Fire Mage, B tier, I'd say, because you could run a Sass Rogue Fire Mage, but like that's even worse than Frost Mage. Enhance is terrible to run with an Hpal. It's like I would say Feral's maybe B tier. You can maybe run Feral Ret. That could be like a B tiered Hpal comp. Enhance Feral doesn't work. Enhance Hunter doesn't work. Enhance Frost DK doesn't work. Yeah, Enhance sucks. DH also is terrible with an Hpal. I would say it's probably better than it's probably better than that though. Yeah, but the DH is terrible with an Hpal. Destro could be an A tier. You could maybe run Destro Ellie, but that's even less tanky. But maybe you could do Unhealable Dam. You'd have to have a really good Destro. You could potentially run like Destro S-Priest. That could be good, actually. Destro S-Priest could potentially have enough damage to kill a rat. Man, Judgments of the Pure is still gonna fuck, like... It's still probably gonna fuck up Ellie and fucking S-Priest to kill the Ret Pally, but at least you'll be able to maybe do damage to the teammates a little bit. Kind of. Unholy Decay is pretty terrible with a Pally. You can't really run any comps with Ret the way it is. And Marksmanship is like... It's not good with a Pally. I would say it's even worse than... BT. I would say it's even worse than BM for sure. Sub-Rogue. Yeah, it's unplayable too. I mean, maybe it could be B tier. Playing with a really good Frostmate. Nah, I don't know. I don't even know. You just have a really good rogue who knows how to run. All these comps are just based on if you have the best players too. So if you have bad players, none of these comps even work at all. So yeah. In summary, I would say the best comps to run as an Hpal that you would have the most chance of winning would be with a Zemo Lock and another caster. Or an S-Priest with a Warrior, probably. To try to kill the Ret through his cooldowns or purge his bop. And you do have a decent amount of defenses with an S-Priest. Damn, it's so tough. This is a Babaluccio treacherous... Man, these communists just want Hpal to be the worst class. God. There we go. Big damn... Oh, no. man. But yeah, I'm trying to make a little bit better content. Make some educational videos. I'm like Pesman Bald when he's floundering around in the ocean trying to find a treasure chest. But anyway, let the maestro know if you like these videos, and the maestro never gives up.